Hello again, everybody. Today I want to talk about several things that we've talked about in class, and I'm not quite sure where or how to start. I want to talk about the space around us. We have our bodies and we have this space around us. And we have to remember that even though in our seniors class we don't talk about it as a martial art, Tai Chi is a martial art. And therefore the postures have to conform to some very solid principles. So we have a space around us, but how much space? I sort of refer to it as capital. And let's just go to the 70-30 again, and I will demonstrate what I'm talking about with capital. So I'm going to sit into this side, open this hip, let this toe go out, put my weight into it, and then I'm going to step forward, no weight. Now, if I step here, it looks pretty good, that's fine, but it isn't. Because I took too much capital. I can test it by sitting all of my weight back. Sitting down, can I pick up that foot? And no matter how hard I try, I can't unless I drag it back. Then, can I pick it up just enough to put a dollar bill under it? That's a little much too. So that's it. So that defines how much space I have. Now in the 70-30, remember the knee is over the toe. The rest of the space is determined by shapes up here. The wrist does not go beyond the knee. That would be going beyond your capital. You don't have power. You don't want it in here where you're collapsed. You want your wrist where your knee is. So we want to respect the space around us, sort of like we're the substantial and it's the insubstantial, and we work together in the form. Professor talked about swimming in air. And as we work through this space that it's within our capital, we want to feel the air. So I thought I'd share with you something that happened a few years ago. I was in Hawaii, my favorite beach, Kailua, and the wind was blowing. And I was just doing the bear a little bit. And I began to play with the wind and let the wind push me. So I was playing this way. Now, I do the bear differently than some people, but I'm going to sit into the side, and I'm going to let the wind blow the shoulder until the wind passes by. And then I'm going to sit away, and I'm going to let the wind catch this shoulder, and then catch this shoulder. And you can find that in the form. Let me start this direction. I'm going to go here. Now I'm here. Let the wind blow here. Let the wind blow here. Let the wind blow here. So that we really feel when the wind is blowing, the air is sort of thicker because there's more of it coming at you. You can actually play with receiving. And really, push hands is a lot about being able to receive, even though we don't do push hands in our class. So keep in mind not to get greedy and take too much space, but to take a comfortable amount of space and then to play within that space. Don't reach out. Stay within the space. The wind can blow you around. Play with feeling the air, play with swimming in the air, and practice, and see you next week.